everybody. So I wanted to do a quick review of the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Great Escape collection. This is one that I was super excited about. I bought this to go with my New Zealand kit because it fits in super well with the outdoorsiness. It's got ferns in there. It's got a bunch of stuff about hiking. So it's a little bit different than any other collection I'd ever seen in regards to camping or hiking. It's not your typical, sportsman, fishing, tents kind of thing. It's much more naturalist. It's much more, botanical. And so it was right up my alley and also super fit in with New Zealand. So I'm going to start with this guy right here. This is the chipboard stickers. I will say in advance, I didn't get the collection pack for this because I didn't want all of the paper that came with it. So I just special ordered the exact papers that I wanted, mostly that had ferns in them. And then I got a bunch of the different accessories. So I got this chipboard sticker pack, first of all. So you can see this has a bunch of mushrooms in this collection also. Butterflies, it says Great Escape. I like the font in this collection also. There is a tent there, so that ties in. A compass. I like how everything is like brown and green and kind of muted like that. Take a hike, wonder in big letters. That'd be great for a title page. So these are the chipboard stickers. Super pretty. The next sticker pack I got was this 4x6 sticker book. And this is just a super unique sticker book in my opinion. The pages are not glossy at all. This is totally matte. There is no shine to these stickers. They're also really thin. My cat likes it. So there's a lot of words on here, which I like. I love to tie in words. You can see I've already used a couple of these. These are super tiny, super tiny words. So easy to tie with. So you can see here's my thumbnail. They're little bitty, but lots of great sayings. And like I said, this is so easy to add at the bottom of a photo to create that visual triangle, or to just tie in with, what you're trying to portray as the story on that page. These are some more like embellishment looking stickers, but yet still some words there. And like some of it's like a cricket you can add in on almost any page just to add a, when you feel like you just need like something else, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Something like that, or one of these little mushrooms, it can be perfect for that when you don't want something very flashy, but you need just a little something. And these ferns I love. And I also love these butterflies. These are little bitty butterflies. I love having some little bitty stickers. Just gives you a lot of flexibility. Here's some sticker letters in like a wood grain. Some circles. More of a mix of some flora and fauna here. Once again, some butterflies. These are just a little bit bigger. Some more words. I've also used a couple of these already. And these are like some little banners. I love how they made these as like little paper, well, these aren't paper clips, they're like little pins, I guess, that you put in clothing. But I just thought that was a super cute detail. And then these are just some like banner stickers, but they're small. So this would be perfect to like put at the top or the bottom of a photo. They're probably 3 inches long across the bottom, I would say. Yeah, maybe 3.5. Because this whole thing right here is 4, so it's got to be about 3.5. These are the same idea, but wider. So these are probably more like 4.5 inches across because it's a 6-inch tall. They may be 5 because I bet you they measure the 6 inches up until the bottom of this hole here. And then these little ones here, like this, anywhere with you, 1 foot in front of the other, a world to see, good times, pack your bags. All these are separate from these banners. They're just separate little word stickers. More word stickers. These are all separate from each other too. but a little bit bigger than that really small sheet that I showed you with the brown ones. So these could be used for like an outdoor themed page, but some of these could be used for general travel, of course, and also like inspirational. Find your way, that could be, you know, graduation, school related, church. Best ever, super easy to use for all kinds of different things. Worthwhile, hello, of course. So some of these could be pretty universal type stickers. Talk about universal. These are just plain, like I said, these are all matte. So this would be a great background if you wanted to really highlight one of those word stickers. You could put the word sticker in the middle of one of these. You could use this as a little journaling caption. So putting this beneath or on top of the corner of a photo and then writing in it. You could use these as the background for a sticker to really bring it out. So these are really, I mean, you could use this for anything. Almost to the point where I struggle to think of when I would use it. These I can imagine using more. These circle ones I'm gonna have to challenge myself to use. They're about probably 1 by 1 or 1 inch round circle. Okay, the next thing I got in this set was the washi tape set. This is a 3-pack. So it came with these teal ferns, which match one of the papers, mushrooms, and then, oh, it's kind of peeling there, and then a map. And that's about how much are on these. So a decent amount, but it's not the thickest washi tape roll I've ever seen. Okay, I'm gonna do the ephemera pack last. These are the papers that I bought. Like I said, I did not get every sheet of paper in this collection. So I bought the ones mostly with ferns on them. So this is the first one, and that's the back of this. Just a light blue, sorted tealish stripe. Okay, and then I got 2 of this next one. So here's the front. Once again, hiking type themed with all the flora and fauna. So the ferns, the mushrooms, the butterflies, dragonflies, all that. And this is the back of this one. You can sort of see the shadow of a mushroom here and a dragonfly. It's got some subtle wording in there. This looks like most of this is probably in Latin, so it's nothing, you know, nothing that's gonna bind you to a subject. It can be used for anything. It's also, you know, very blurred out. So a super versatile back page. Got 2 of this one also. This is a soul fern page. Once again, thinking about New Zealand for this one. It's got a little stamp detail over here and over here. And the back page on this one is also super pretty, I think. So this is mostly blank on this side. You got a little bit of faded out detailing, and then a cluster over here. It says going places, and it's actually got a bingo card on it, which is interesting. And then that says the best day ever with a beautiful butterfly there. Okay, 2 of this one as well. So this is this beautiful ferns, but on a teal background. This matches that washi tape. The back of this guy is a faded teal green with some more lettering. But once again, this is faded out lettering that doesn't really bind you to any particular subject and pretty universal. Okay, and the last one is the same page also. The pages that I liked in this collection, I really liked, so I got duplicates of, I think, all but one of them. And then the other pages I just didn't see myself using as much. So one of my favorite types of pages is 2x2 cutouts, because in my opinion, this is the same as getting embellishments. I can just cut these out. If I want to round the corners, I can. It just is super versatile to use this kind of stuff. So I love 2x2 cutouts. So much more versatile than having a 2x3 or 3x4 or any size like that. So some simple flora and fauna. That one's really pretty. Favorite destination with a leaf in it. Take a hike with a doily. Wild is my favorite color. Sometimes nature is all you need. Just go. Wanderlust. So these are just really, really pretty. I like them a lot. And the back of this is the map, which I believe is the same as the map in this washi tape here. So this also matches. And this is just a simple map. So it looks like there's like Superior up here. So more United States geared, but this is one that's not too obvious where it is, so I think this is a little more versatile. I struggle with using map paper sometimes because if it's really clear where it is, like I have a map page that I've never been able to use because it's very clearly a map of Paris, and I just can't bring myself to use it for anything but hoping that someday I go to Paris and I can use it for that. So this one's a little bit more usable, I think, because it's just a lot of like mountain ridges and rivers and stuff like that versus a city. Okay, and last but definitely not least is the ephemera pack. So this is the ephemera bits and pieces. It's called the foliage bits. I think they had one other that may have been a frames type, and I just did not like it as much. Most of what I was going for were these ferns, and I just didn't find myself drawn to the other one, like this one. Put all these ferns up here. So what's interesting with these that I'm seeing so far is that none of these ferns are duplicates. These are all different. And then a lot of these mushrooms are all different. A bunch of different kinds of mushrooms, dragonflies, butterflies, different sizes too, which is nice because that way if you need something pretty small, you're likely to find something. If you need something pretty big, you can find something too. So there's a small, this looks kind of like a ladybug, but it's yellow. So I don't, if this is some other kind of bug, I don't know what it is, but that's a real small one. Some more butterflies or moths. This is a pretty mushroom because it looks like it's like growing out of fall leaves. I like that one. Another fern. And then these. So I will use every bit of this. I just can't imagine not using one of these. This is unlike a lot of ephemera packs where I always say if I'm going to use 75% or more of a pack, I'll buy it. This is one where I feel confident I'll use 100% of these. You could do, I'm not as big into the mushrooms as I am in the ferns, but you could do a cute little grouping of these together, you know, and put them like at the corner of a photo. Like if you had a kid who did bug collecting or something, that would just be a cute little addition at the bottom of a photo. And if you're worried about using them, you could, like I said, bunch them together to use more than one at once. So I think this is great. One of my favorite collections I've seen come out in a really long time. So I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much.